Sky Prophet, baby. Back through the waves for you, man. Hope your day going good. Hope that you got your sights on what spirit got you looking at. Hope you got your feels on what spirit wants you to be feeling right now. Hope that you have your steps on the path that you should be on. Hope you got your disciplines and focuses about yourself. I'm going to remind you, in case you didn't know, in case you're feeling discouraged, in case anything is trying to block your true vision. You're a supreme being, all right? You have that heart inside your vessel. That heart is a part of source. That love that you hold, that's a part of source. That's a part of you being God on this planet. You showing individuals God on this planet. You introducing individuals to God on this planet. You showing individuals how to love themselves on this planet. Because frankly, I think it's silly for an individual to have a heart inside their vessel that keeps them alive, and they don't understand to give life and love. I'm going to repeat that. I don't understand how individuals can have a heart inside their vessel and don't understand they're supposed to be giving life and love. Prophet sending blessings, guidance and protection to you, integrity, strength, focus, understanding. Every individual out there, no exceptions, never no exceptions. All right. I want to go way back when you can say disease. They had a half a page of it, if that. Couple of diseases, 1 and 2 diseases. Understand that this light is polarized, all right? That's where you get Polaroid from, that quick picture. So when it comes down to bipolar is an individual that acts a certain way, right? That's an individual that don't know how they want to act, right? That's an individual that can't maintain one kind of being. Is that correct? That is correct. So therefore, bipolar is an individual that doesn't understand their feelings, the way they should be functioning and thinking, and their place in space. It's an individual that gets angry for things. It's an individual that gets aggravated for things. And it makes them act a certain type of way, a different type of way. But bipolar is back and forth. It's either or. It's not knowing which one you want to be, which way you want to act. All right? All of this is due to all of the mental things that individuals went through. All of the mental torment, all of the confusion, all of the individuals not knowing who they are, all of that individuals not knowing how to go about things in a certain process. And a lot of it has to do with what you was taught, how you're supposed to feel. When this happened, this is how you're supposed to feel. When this happened, this is how you're supposed to go about it. That's what everybody was taught. Very few individuals actually learn that on their own. It's very few. It ain't many. So when you're talking about bipolar, that's just individuals that don't know how to act. They can't grasp their feelings, and they can't grasp the way they supposed to be. It ain't no such thing as bipolar. It's just individuals rotating and going back and forth with a certain way of being, a certain way of feeling. That's what bipolar is. I don't know what you've been convinced of it, and it's a lot of other diseases, so-called, that is within individuals that individuals don't understand it. They think that it's what the hospitals is what they tell them it is. Some of it might be. Whenever you dealing with these medicines, whenever you dealing with, per se, just say, if you could take a pill right now, if that pill has anything to do with working on what it's supposed to be working on, why does it have to give you 5, 10 other things that's side effects? Like, why is it that you get treated for one thing, but it can cause 3 and 4 and even 5 times as many wrongs within you as the right? You have to ask yourself these type of things. If they were saying they went to the moon and it's all this sophistication and all of that on this planet, don't you think that wouldn't be so? Don't you think that that's not how you heal humanity? And I don't, even if you think medicine is right, even if you think it's right, even if you think that it's supposed to be there, even if you think like that, do you think that you're supposed to have all of the side effects as opposed to being healed for something? 1 side effect, 2 side effects, I mean, hey, look, that might just have to be, but that's just through not knowing and getting a better understanding of what they messing with. But even that should always be corrected. It should always be corrected, because if it have it now, then when they researching and reviewing and they know this, and they know how to wing that out, they know how to get that out of the system, out of the medicine, whatever it is. Like when they say research and all of this, do you know how long a lot of these places even takes when they testing these drugs and all that? Some of them is not long, but a lot of them, it's a long time. It's a long time. It's a process to doing it. It's tests and everything. And if I'm gonna give you something to heal you for something, supposed to heal you for something, if it's gonna have 10 more things that's gonna mess you up, I shouldn't be giving it to you. Like, I shouldn't give it to you. Like, that's not the way for me to help you and heal you. So I'll help you for one thing, and you get to come back for one of the side effects. I'm gonna heal you for another thing, but I'm gonna give you some more side effects. So what does it mean? Does it mean I want you to keep coming back? You have to ask yourself all of these type of questions when you're dealing with things like that, and you even encountering and trying to figure out things like that. Nobody has to read a book about bipolar. Everybody know what bipolar is, why individuals call individuals bipolar, and all of that, and what it is. That exact same thing. Don't know which way, don't know how to go about, don't know how to feel. So I want you to understand that, because when you're dealing with individuals that's bipolar, pay attention to it. Pay attention to it and see what it is. Because I remember one time, people used to say that that's what I was. But I can guarantee you now, I know exactly why that was. Because I didn't have control over how I seen situations I didn't have control over my thinking. I didn't have control over situations as far as mentally processing things. So I can be just like this right now. And in the next 5 minutes, I could be off the hook, off the chain. Whole nother way of being. All right? I want to bring this up because it's time that we start paying attention and we start helping break everything down. We have to start breaking everything down. We have to start having our own efforts, our own